Hello, I am Bentham. Welcome back to Factorio Living with Biters. So, we were in the middle of sorting out our new power system, our new set of steam engines, after we had the horrific power disaster earlier on, because I built too many mining drills and everything broke and all the coal production shut down. But now we have insane amounts of coal production that should last us for all eternity. And all we have to do is finish putting in a couple more. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do now. I wanted to get some walls, because I need some of those before I could finish the construction. I've got to make sure it's all contained by walls so that it's all sort of safe. Otherwise, it'll get destroyed by biters at some point and we'll lose all our power. Or half of it, I guess. Because they'll break through one of the... Well, all the components correspond to one or the other of the columns. So if any one item gets destroyed, it means that half the power system is gone. How's things going here? It's all filled up and stopped. Just take a ton of it. And then craft a ton of walls. And then let's grab some more. We've got 5 stacks of it. That should last us a good long while. Ooh! It's just a tree. No need to worry, as long as he doesn't then blow up anything else. He's gone off into the distance somewhere. It's all good. Okay. We've got all the steam engines we need because we grabbed them from the old steam engine column. Though there is still some of the stuff left back there because we can still make use of the small amounts of coal that remain. Right. Down here we go. And, oh, this is longer than I thought. Here we are. So all we have to do is basically copy this setup here, just over here. And we need to make sure that there aren't any biters in it, because at some point they'll try and get out of it if we let that happen. I think I've got all the underground pipes in place, all 2 of them. We just need to make sure that we have enough trees clear for the construction. Right, the moment I see no biters around the place, I'm going to try cutting off sections. And I'll see if I can get a section I can fit a steam engine in. However, there is this biter just sort of sat here. I'll just work around him. Okay, that is engine number 1. We can also put in the power pole, which annoyingly doesn't quite reach. I guess we'll position it like that and then get it all balanced out later. There we go. And we can put in this one. And then keep on extending. And hopefully the biters won't have any trouble with this. I probably need to put my my conveyor belts around the walls to make sure that everything's alright there, because otherwise if a biter does run up, if he runs straight into the wall, he'll attack it anyway, even if he could easily enough go around it, and I need to make sure that there are some belts in place to push him away if that should happen. So that we're coming up on an open bit, which is nice. Means less work for me in terms of cutting trees. Right, let's extend this a bit more. I guess I'll extend it 5 at a time. That makes them... Oh, he's off. I was about to complain that he needed to move, and then he just suddenly ran away. Perhaps he realised he was in my way and hastily left. Right. We are halfway there. So, next section, I don't know if we have enough crafted in terms of walls yet for the whole thing. Oh, there's another 30 there. That actually should be enough. So we'll just clear out the insides again. This is interesting. It seems like I can reach further from below than above. I'm guessing that's because I'm sort of over the top of these walls, whereas with these ones I'm barely overlapping at all, if I even am. So that's interesting. Alright, one more, though there's quite a few biters in this particular area. We'll see what we can do. That's the 5 we need, but now there's this. Come on now. I'm just going to keep adding little bits until you're all gone. And slowly expand it out. I mean, it's really just that one biter there, and he has now moved, so... Oh, there we go. Some guy decided to run in and then immediately leave again. Right. Sorted. Okay, so now we just need to put in that, and then a power pole, and we are done. That is the power system all up and running. Let's clear away a couple more trees around the edge and put in some belts and things. Make sure that's all fine. We can... oh, there's some more that need to be cleared along the bottom here. Lots of noise going on in the background because it's just like that sometimes. Sometimes people just make noise. Right, we can't put belts in these gaps because it might push biters in the opposite direction to where they want to go. So we have to be careful about that. I'm thinking this. And around here. And around here. Leave a gap there. Put them going this way. We need to craft some more. We have insane amounts of wood that we'll have to make use of. We'll try and sort out a backup power system. In fact, we may even make it the power source for the other thing, the other power generation down there. Because the coal's definitely going to run out. Now I'm just momentarily disconnecting this and breaking the entire power system because I want to move it up a smidge. I don't want it to be in the way of anything over here. And then we can continue putting belts all around here. Clear a couple of trees. And then here. And that's it. We've got belts around the whole thing. That should prevent any biters from trying to break in. They should all be happy with the situation and be pushed towards their ultimate goal. So next up, we want to work on our smelting area. Now the problem with this is that there are a ridiculous amount of trees here as well, and unfortunately you can't clear them with weaponry for fear of blowing up biters who will not be happy about the situation whatsoever. I could get deconstruction bots on the case, but I don't know if I'm... I do have roboports, and I have construction robots. Though they use electric engines which use lubricant which needs... well, I mean, that's producible, but I don't know if that's worth it. I think I'll just deconstruct it. It'll be... Well, I mean... break it up manually, because ultimately that will be quicker. I don't know if I'm going to have logistics or not. I probably will, because with things as cramped as they are, there'll be times where I need to fly something somewhere rather than belt it, because it's difficult to maneuver around all of the spawners and things, what with them covering a 6x6 space. You can't underground belt around them or anything like that. It's alright, we're making good progress on this. So, earlier on, I mentioned that people were still asking me what the plan was when I got to Alien Science, and I told everyone that there was going to be a war, that I'm going to attack the biters and they'll attack me back, and God knows what will happen. So that addressed that thing in the comments. However, there's another thing in the comments that everyone's going on about, which is ways to blow up biter bases without them knowing. So people saying you could get mines and you can have them delivered by bots to eternally replenish them, and there's people like, if you just shoot the spawners then it doesn't aggro them, and I just like crashing into them with vehicles, and all sorts of different techniques like this to attack the biters without aggroing them. But that's not what I want to do. I think that's a bit too cheaty. Now, if I'm going to turn against the biters and start killing them all, then you know I shouldn't be sneaky about it and try and circumvent any rules. I should just run headlong at them with a gun, so that they have a chance to fight back, because it's not fair otherwise. if I'm just quietly killing them. Oh, I've filled my inventory with wood. That's ridiculous. Let's go sort that out. We can craft a steel chest. It's a good thing about the hotbar. You can still make use of it even after you've had the warnings that you've run out of space. So I notice I do have a chest there already, which appears to contain wood. And I can actually just put it all in that, I think. There we go. Almost, but not quite full. So we can just carry straight on with our tree clearing. We're very close now. I think we just need to clear that sort of corner there, and then we'll have a good enough space to be getting on with. So yeah, when it comes to needing purple science, it's going to be an all-out war. I'll probably do some preparation and have like some laser turrets that aren't connected to the power, and then connect them all at once. But the important thing is that I'm not sneaking about with this. I'm going straight at them and giving them a fair chance at fighting back. They'll probably win, to be honest. I mean, I'm not that good at combat anyway, and if I suddenly turn a map like this against me, that's probably going to be it for me. I mean, maybe if like it turns out it's a completely unworkable situation, I may then go back and go for the sneaky approach, just so that I can make a bit more progress. But at some point there will be an all-out war with the biters. And that's just how it works. And at that point I don't know whether I'll still call it living with biters or what. Now if I change the name it might confuse people. But anyway, I think we are pretty much done with our clearing here. This looks nice. We can start work here, I think. And I might contain this belt. Actually, it doesn't matter if the belt is inside the area or not, I guess. But we'll start cordoning off a patch. I always overestimate the size of buildings. Now that I look at it, I reckon I could fit 2 columns in this easily. Right, so now I'm trying to work out the positioning. I think I might have one flush with this belt here, just to sort of make good use of the positioning and stuff. Right, we need more belts, and in fact we need more iron, so I'll just quickly hop back and grab some more of that. Everything's running lovely and fast now that we've fixed the whole power issue. All the belts are nice and full. I mean, at the moment everything's shut down. Is there any production going on right now except for the iron to fill in what I've just sorted out, what I've just taken? Because there's literally nothing for the factory to do. There's no science to produce. All the oil stuff is stopped. So literally nothing is happening. It's all silent, eerily silent. The whistling wind soundtrack is appropriate, considering. Oh, but suddenly happening. Okay. So we had a biter attack this mining drill, but then immediately he was carried away by belts and stopped attacking, so that is good. The system sort of has its own inbuilt system, sort of by accident, that prevents, well, sometimes prevents damage. I notice we've got a bit of a clog here. Let's just grab some of that. Let that clear off, clear out, whatever, clear up. And that way we can make use of the mine drills while everything's quiet and not doing much. Now, where do I want the iron output to come out? I guess I want it down here. Just because up there is just a whole minefield of mess. Well, the biter base stuff that is there. I also need to make some more of the furnaces. I actually have the capacity to make tons of these. Now, it's because I have a ton of plastic handy. But I know that from experience that crafting advanced circuits manually is an extremely tedious process. Let's do an example and also check that it's not changed. Yeah, I mean, 1 on its own is not terrible, but imagine needing to make 5 of those per furnace. It gets very slow very quickly. Well, actually that doesn't make sense, but anyway, we've got our production right over here of advanced circuits that we can just steal from. Except there's no good place to stand on the belt to hoover it up. I guess I'll just stand here. Oh, actually that works. I'm not hoovering up anything else by accident. Oh, that is more than enough, actually. We'll just have 8 for now. That's a good starting point, and we'll go from there. I might still make use of the other furnaces as well. Just because I want to be careful about my use of advanced circuits until we have advanced oil processing, because otherwise there's a ton of stuff to deal with sorting that out and getting that running again. Alright, I think, do we have... Yeah, well, we must have what we need in walls because of all of the stone that I grabbed earlier. There we go. Now I want to line this up with this worm so that we can possibly add a second column later and not have it as an issue. So this is the top of our smelting area. And then how do we want this spaced? I think like that. Well, actually we can have it like that. And that works fine. Come on now, move out the way. Yeah, there is definitely room for a second column along here. Hang on, I'm doing that wrong. Needs to be here, which means that these guys need to move. I would quite appreciate that. So I was going to cordon this bit off, but I'm going to push my luck and try a couple more. Oh, here comes a biter. He's gone that way, it's alright. There's one here as well. Ooh, there we go. I saw that guy getting close, I panicked. Just a couple of biters that are sat around. Let's send him off on a journey. Goodbye. Off into the distance he goes. Oh, come on, you. There we go. And there's just one guy here. I'll send him that way, I guess. Is that enough of a gap? No. There we go. Oh, there's a biter got in. No, you don't. Come on. Nope. I was worried this might happen. Just this one biter crawling around in the middle of everything. Well, we can at least cordon off the outer section. Oh, and the inner section. I've run out of walls. There we go. And there's nothing in there. Nope. Right, we'll fill it in properly. There we go. And there's a couple of random bits over here now that need dealing with. Okay, so there's our box of smelterness. Is it a square? I can't tell, and I can't be bothered to camp right now. Someone else can have fun with that. Yeah, let's do it like this. Because I want to try and keep it compact if possible. We need more inserters. Lots more. Oh, I've got to craft all the gears as well. I should have picked more of them up. Why didn't I do that? And then around here. I don't know, maybe I will expand it a bit. That should be alright. I mean, I know it'll be alright. Oh, I can't get it. I need to get inside to put in the inner conveyor belt. Oh, and biter got. I knew that was going to happen. Why didn't I? Oh, I should have put the wall back in. Hang on. Well, I got to reverse this so he gets pushed out. Off you go now. There we go. Well, that wasn't too bad then, but it was still a silly mistake on my part. There we go with that. 2 underground belts for here, and then 1 more. Whoop, like that. We got an attack somewhere. It's over at the mining drills again. Has it stopped? No, the biter is still attacking. I will go over and deal with it. I think I just need to put in a belt or two, and that will fix it. Out of the way, you. Oh, I can't quite move him. Come on, come on, come on. Need more belts, quick. Quick. Craft the belts. Oh, I blew it up. Oh, I nearly got him away as well. Right, we'll craft a new mining drill. I should have crafted individual ones. I decided to craft a stack of 10, which I did not need if I'd just done it once. Then I would have had enough. Silly me. But there we go. It's running again. It's not the end of the world. It's annoying that that can happen. And I wish the deposit wasn't covered in biter bases so that I could properly cordon it off. But anyway, this is all sorted except for... Oh, actually, there's some inserters that I've not put in yet. Wait, oh, no, 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 oh, no, you don't. Right. Get our inputs. The one at the end is slightly squashed up, but that doesn't matter ultimately. Power poles also needed. I probably should have done those before I came out again. But we might be able to reach alright. And then over there, and one there. And that is everything covered. We just need to connect the whole system up to the power. And I need some of the long distance electric poles. Oh, there's nothing to connect to apparently. That seems very strange. Well, let's just plonk one there and then go down this way and we should find something. There we go. Sorted. We have power for everything, so there is just one more thing to do, and that is... if I can get the belts for it. That. And that is iron production. Once it happens. There we go, we've got electric furnaces, they're working, it's happening. We have electric based iron production. And that shall be it for today. So next episode we will then add in some steel production as well. We'll get that hooked up to Blue Science at some point in the future and get that all running. And so I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.